This next contest is a tag team match. Use a phone call. Hello, Premier Humans. It is now time for the unveiling of the most eccentric RC Dupree you have ever seen in your entire life. The new RC Dupree, accompanied by VIP, my tag team partner Joe Rosa. Now hit my music.
Well, we've heard about the new RC Dupree, and he's not given any details, but check this out, a new look RC. Different hair, no more Canadian flag, no more Canadian tights. RC Dupree just got a hell of a lot more eccentric, and I guess I guess RC had to hire only the finest to protect the quote-unquote masterpiece. VIP Joe Rosa, his premier debut. He's competed all throughout the area for a number of years. But first time we've seen these two together. And what do you make of this combination?
Well, it's going to make for an interesting pairing. Obviously, we see the new RC Dupree. If you don't know Joe Rosa, he will introduce himself in quick fashion if you get in his face. I was going to mention a quick announcement. The Cambodian concert is sold out. There are rumors that there will be a special artistic performance by RC Dupree.
No one cares about any of that.
The new RC Dupree. The people care, so that's what I'm giving them. A new song, and VIP Joe Rosa will be the protection for the evening.
Yeah, it's about as good of an idea as Hell's Angels at Altamont. A couple of youngsters looking to test themselves as part of the opposition. Well, Victor Vale made his appearance for the very first time in ring against Nicky Valentino a month ago. What an upset win that was. I don't think anybody saw that coming, but Victor Vale defeated, what's Valentino at this point, about a 12-year veteran, and did it by outsmarting Valentino, who came in far too cocky, did the coach.
Well, Valentino's still upset about that, convalescing.
Oh, I feel so sorry.
Well, there have been, he said there was an outreach of support with cards and letters.
BJ Walker recently relocated to the area from, I believe, the eastern side of Pennsylvania. He's competed in a number of matches and won a number of championships in his prior area. His very first time competing in this part of the country. Certainly has a lot of nationalistic pride. Certainly has, in my opinion, good taste in human beings to strike up a friendship and partnership with Victor Vale, but we'll see how he performs in the ring. It's really a major test for all four of these men. Victor his second match, Walker his debut, Rosa his premier debut, and RC his new grand unveiling.
Well, unveiling, I see what you did there. Even though
that's what he said.
Even though RC Dupree not focused on his Canadian roots, interesting Canadian-U.S. battle here. Obviously, the Canadian dollar, by the way, has gone up so much since the RC Dupree affiliation.
He's not Canadian anymore. Were you not here in the past 2 minutes?
Well, no, it's still ingrained in him. He's still Canadian.
All right, if you say so. It's the new RC Dupree and VIP Joe Rosa in tag team action against Walker and Vale. And you've managed a lot of tag teams, BC Steel. We have two teams, to my knowledge, are very inexperienced together. What words of wisdom would you give them if you were managing?
Well, it's the old KISS model. Keep it simple, silly. Keep it simple, stupid, whatever you want to call it. Don't try and get too flashy. You know, you got to build up your camaraderie. You got to build up your chemistry. You got to build up those tag team moves, those tandem moves. A good tag team always knows where their partner is, always knows what they need, and that's what you need to achieve success. And the tag team scene here is huge. So that's what we're going to have to see between these two individuals, these two tag teams, I should say. I'll be honest, Vale and Walker have been at different sides of the state.
Cover here, 2 count only, and RC Dupree able to slip out. Dupree having a tough time with Walker in the early going. Look out, clothesline to the floor. RC Dupree in a bad way.
And Joe Rosa there knows to get to his man, maybe take a breather, try and get him refocused. You know, RC Dupree can get a little emotional at times. So Joe
You
Rosa,
don't say.
Yes,
With all the temper tantrums he's thrown in this ring.
well, a little bit of anger maybe. He's calling for the timeout, so that's fair.
That
but
doesn't exist.
well, in RC Dupree rules it does. I believe this is competed under RC Dupree rules.
That also doesn't exist, but if that makes RC happy, we'll appease him and pretend that he makes sense with his abstract, eccentric jargon.
Well, see, now this could be a mistake by Walker, tagging in the rookie when he had a little bit of firm control on RC Dupree.
Victor Vale back in, man who went from mild-mannered member of Career Security into a competitor. He's been training very diligently.
Now, why can he go from security to wrestler, but I can't be down there just to appreciate a good concert?
Because you are needed up here. You're paid to be here.
Yeah, but I get paid to be there and here.
Every minute you're gone, we dock your pay.
I can be here and there at the same time. I'm very skilled.
Well, you're all over the place more often than not. But it's Vale to take down and puts the brakes on, drops an elbow, outsmarts Dupree. I'll tell you what, this Vale kid at sometimes showing he's wise beyond his years.
Well, see, that was a mistake by RC Dupree. See, another RC Dupree timeout.
Dupree just wants to regroup. He's favoring his ribs. He's got all sorts of problems. Going for a test of strength. No. Dupree, not getting the eye poke, a step ahead of everybody.
That was a pretty smart test of strength, if I do say so myself.
Eye machine in the gym, as they say. And Vale trying to battle free, just flailing away wildly. He's a little blinded still. But Vale connected on one of those shots.
Well, it only takes one, especially with arms the size of Victor Vale.
A huge splash. And Rosa from the blind side. There's some of that hired security.
Now why? See, this is the problem with tag teams that they don't have experience. One man got to stay in the apron. BJ Walker, no business being in that ring.
You can't understand why that may have upset him watching that?
Well, he should have just bided his time and stayed in his corner. See, that's what RC Dupree was telling him.
Yeah, I'm sure though that's what he was saying.
I believe it was, "Excuse me, sir. Wait your turn till you're tagged in." RC Dupree very studious on the rules.
Overhead neck mare, and then blowing the kiss to Walker into the cover. 2 count only.
I think he was trying to go, stay in your own corner.
That makes, okay, right. RC Dupree tags in Rosa, and anytime you and I have seen Rosa over the years, it's always been in high-end establishments, expensive drinks, attractive women, high rolling, so to speak. And certainly Rosa sees a lot in RC Dupree and sees a lot of value in what RC brings to the table if Rosa's going to associate his brand with it.
Well, to be associated with the Joe Rosa brand means nice watches, fast cars, fast women, a bottle of Cristal and the bubbly and you know, the things that you see in a P. Diddy music video. By the way, how did you get into that one Joe Rosa party?
Rosa with back suplex. There's a journalist doing research.
Well, I was there as a journalist.
The VIP leg drop. That caught Vale in full. Walker with an interruption. And I think Walker realized that Vale's in a bad way right now. Dupree and Rosa, it's been divide and conquer the last several minutes.
Well, you asked me earlier about a quality tag team. That's what you got to do. You got to cut off that side of the ring. And when you're in there with a rookie like Victor Vale, he may not be as experienced to that to combat it. No, I just jinxed RC Dupree.
Vale with a turnaround. You see that strength of Vale down with a power slam. Nicely done. Vale up to his feet, and I think Vale, as his cobwebs are still a little bit clouding of his judgment, because Vale needed a tag, but I don't think he was aware of how close to his corner he was.
Well, see, that's the problem. You just saw him look back, and then he looked back at RC Dupree as if to say, hey, okay, I got this. That's a mistake. You got to know when it's time to tag out.
Well, notice Rosa taking advantage of that, and as the kid was trying to regain his bearings, Rosa clobbers him from the side, and it's RC once again hits a heel kick.
Let's go, man, let's go!
Bale's out of sorts right now.
This could do it here, 2 count only. I'm not sure if he's concussed or if he was knocked out or what the issue was, but Dupree and Rosa have done a number on him, but Bale using that leg strength to push away at Dupree. Tags made. Here comes Rosa. Here comes Walker. Looking good to the clotheslines.
Well, there's the veteran of the two. He's definitely seen these games before with guys from like RC Dupree and Joe Rosa. They're effective right now.
Walker bringing some energy here, bringing some impact. Dupree trying to get away, but nothing doing.
Well, he wasn't the legal man. He knows he needs to be on the outside.
Oh, that's why.
See, the man tries to play by the rules, and look where it gets him.
And wait on the outside. Rosa's got failed by the legs.
Well, that's just smart veteran leadership.
Walker doesn't see it. And Walker drives the elbow down to the point of the heart. Could be victory time for B.J. Walker. He measures R.C. Dupree. Has him elevated. Look out, Dupree gets dropped face first. That'll do it. No, Rosa pulled out the official.
Well, I think he was telling him no. I mean, you got to stop the count
No,
one way.
what? That's not his place to judge. And Rosa with a boot.
No, but it is his place to boot B.J. Walker right in the
And
chest.
there's the Dupree DT.
And there, the legal man, R.C. Dupree. 1, 2. There we go. See?
Didn't you just tell me earlier he wasn't a legal man?
Nope. Why are you putting words in my mouth?
So the grand unveiling of the new RC Dupree ends in a victory. What do you think the prospects are for Dupree and Rosa as a tag team here in Premier?
Well, certainly got started off on the right foot. The VIP Rosa brand is in. RC Dupree with the win.
And they're not done yet.
Well, it's all about sending a message.
They're going to make a statement. Dupree and Rosa continuing this assault. And Walker, there's nothing he can do about it. Wait a minute, Vale's got a steel chair.
Oh, yeah, now that's a good lesson for the kids.
When your friend's in trouble, you bail him out. That absolutely is a great lesson.
With an international object.
RC and Rosa, the match is over. They got their win. They did their damage. Victor Vale still standing tall, though.
Shame.
We'll see what the abstract art the new RC Dupree's creating will lead to here at Premier Championship Wrestling as a successful reveal here at Anniversary.